Hi friends, I am Rijo. Today we are just plan to cover the topic Microsoft Intune Future Update Policy Configuration. In previous section we already discussed about the Microsoft Update Ring, how to we can create the update ring. Also we discussed the topic of future update, also that the update rings. So this topic we will cover how to we can give the more control over the future update. Let's we will go for our learning object. First we will discuss why choose the future update and future update deployment settings and future update rollout option and safeguard hold and demo configure in the future update. Yes, we will go for our learning objective. Why you choose the future update? So first you can give the granular control. So future update allow you to target the specific Windows version. So you can provide the specific Windows version only you will update in the future update. But in update ring you cannot control like this. And it provides a more precise control over which update are deployed to your devices. Next you can see staged deployment. So what is the staged deployments? You can create a multiple deploy ring with a specific Windows version. Example, you have different type of Windows version available devices, and you can make the update ring, future update ring like update for Windows 10 version, particular version, and another updating you can create this update for the Windows for the particular. You can create different type of the future update rings. And complaints reporting. So easier to identify devices that have not received the update or encounter issue during the update process. And custom schedule. You can also give the rollout schedule for custom schedules. Allow you to set a custom installation deadline. Give you more control over when updates are installed on your devices. And safeguard hold visibility. It provides a better visibility in the safeguard hold. Allow you to monitor and manage any issue that might be prevent device from receiving and the update. So now you understand why you choose the future update. Granular control, staged deployment, compliance reporting, custom scheduling, safeguard hold, visibility. Next we will check about license required. Windows 10, 11 Enterprise E3 or E5 include Microsoft 365 F3 E3 or E5. Windows 10, 11 Education A3 A5 include Microsoft 365 A3 or A5. Windows Virtual Desktop access E3 or E5 and Microsoft 365 Business Premium. So next we will discuss about the Intune Future Update Lab, how to we can configure the future update policy configuration in the Microsoft Intune portal. So we will go for Microsoft Intune portal. So we will discuss how to we can do the future update policy. So now we open our Microsoft Intune admin center. Now we need to configure our feature update. So what is the pre-step before configure the feature update? You need to go first to the Tenant administrator. Then after that you need to go for the connector and token. Then you can see here Windows data. Then here you need to Windows data. Enable the feature of that required Windows diagnosed data in process configuration. So some Intune feature including Windows update report, require sharing and Windows diagnosed data which will be Intune. So we need to enable this one, and also we need to state we have the, if you have you want to use this feature, you need to confirm you have Tenant has one of the following license. So currently I am using E3 Enterprise license. So I just confirm that my Tenant on one of the this license. So just click on. After that you click save. So now we enable the Windows diagnosis data. Then after that we will close this one. Then we will go for our device. Then we will choose our platform Windows. Then after that we just go for the Windows update. Then here you can see update ring. Previous section we already discussed about the update ring. So this one feature update. So we needed to configure or create the profile in the feature update. So once you create the feature update, before you needed to creating the future update, you just edit the update ring. So which device group you need to enable the feature update. If that device group is updated in the update rings, so you need to edit the update rings, the future update policy. So here you can see my future update defer period I put 5. So you need to edit as this future update will be 0 because I am including my future update policy I am creating for the update ring device. So I need to edit this future update policy. If your device the same group, only you need to change the future update. So I just defer period I will put, then I will review and save. So this configuration also important because the device will be easily updated, so they will get the immediately update. So after that I will just close this one, then I directly go for the future update. So future update, first you need to click create profile, then you need to here you need to enter the future update name. I just future update I just enter feature update deployment. Okay, then same, whatever the name you want you can give it. Then next section you can see here future update deployment section. Before I will explain, I will give you one slide, a little bit explanation, you can easily understand. This setting instructs the device on which specific future update version they should be running in the future update. After receiving this policy from Microsoft Intune, specified version Windows device will be updated next schedule. So I will easily understand for you. You need to create the future update. So example, your device group is running for Windows 11.23 S2. So you need to give this box your device will be running for the Windows 11 version 23 S2. So we will configure the future update whatever the device in Windows 11 version 23 S2 only update for the newer version. So the currently newer version available for the 24 S2. So who is the device in that device group Windows 11 version 23 immediately update for the Windows 11 version 24 S2. So now you understand the setting, what is the future update deployment. Always show the current supported OS version. You can see here all Windows version will be showing here currently supported over OS version in the Windows. And if you have a device that are not eligible to run the Windows 11, always install the latest Windows 10 feature. If your device is not capable to running for the Windows 11 version, so the device will be updated the future update for the latest Windows 11 future update. So now you understand what is the future update deployment setting. I reach Microsoft Intune portal again. So here you can see future deployment setting, future update. So here you can see only currently available Windows version 22, Windows version 23, Windows 10 version and Windows. You can go for here Windows 11 version. You can see the currently version available for the service version available for the Microsoft 22, 23 and 24. You can go for here also. Currently only available for the Windows 10 22 S2. So the same version only available for here. You can see here 11, 24, 23, 22 and 22. You can see 10 version also 22 only available. So currently whatever the version available in the Windows only showing here that version only. So future update deployment I just put for the whatever the device in Windows 11 23 S2 will be moving for the 24 S2. So here you can see if you choose for the Windows 10 version, you can have only option make available to user to as required update. So currently I just go for the Windows 11 23 S2. Then I have two options, make available to user as required update. This is give the option for the user have no optional update. This is currently make it available user as a required update. If you go for the make available to user as optional update, they will show you the optional update for the user. Then where the user is not eligible for Windows 11 installation, then you can update the 10 future update. So here you want to click, you can select it. So I just go for the make available to user as a required update. Then after that we will go for the rollout option. So I just show you the rollout option in the slide, then you can easily understand. So future update rollout option, you can see three options: make update available as soon as possible, make update available on specific date, make update available gradually. So we will discuss for this one. Make update available as soon as possible means there no delay. It make the update available to the device. They will not provide any delay. It will be immediately update the devices. Next option, make update available on specific date means select on which the update in the policy is initially available to install the device. So you need to give the particular date, only that date, only that update will be available to the devices. Then update available to device until the day is reached. So the before date not available that update, only when you give the specific date, only that update will be reached for availability in the device. Next, make update available gradually. So this concept, rolling it out with the stage rather than deploying it all device simultaneously. So this both the simultaneously update in the device, but this one gradually update means it's divided by different stages, then deploy the device simultaneously. And rule out first group availability, final group availability, and days between these three options. Rule out first group availability, you can give the date of which date you needed to available in the first group, and you needed to give the date for the which group available for the final group availability. And days between the group means, example, you will provide for the date is like a 7 date, and here you need to put the first 12/12/2024. After that, the second group available after the 7 days. So first group will be available in the 12/12/2014. Then second group available 12 plus 7 is equal to 19. 19/12/2024, the second group availability. So this depends on whatever the first group rollout and second group, the final group rollout. They will divide different days between that groups. And this one is the additional features in the availability gradual. It will be enhanced gradual rollout. You can configure intelligent rollout. So once you configure the gradually rollout option, you can also configure intelligent rollout option. Intelligent rollout option will Microsoft will be intelligently identify your devices. Then they will give the rollout as per their calculation. So enhance your use of the gradual rollout. And how do you can enable the intelligent rollout? You need to create the configuration profile to allow the WFP cloud process. Assign the same group future update. So whatever the plan to implement the future update, that same future update group you need to update for the you need to make the configuration profile for the allow WFP cloud process. So now you understand different type of the rollout option. So here rollout option, make it available as soon as possible, make update available specific. So if you select this one, when you would like to make the update available the Windows first available date, you can choose for the which date your device will be available for the Windows update, rollout update. So this one make gradually update, you need to enter the first group. So I just go for the first group availability. I just choose for what is the date today, 8. So I just go for 10 or 11. I just click 11, and final group availability I just go for January 2. Okay. Days between the group I just put for the 7 days. So first availability 11/12/2024. Then after the 7 days it's available for the another group. So that is the meaning for the days between the group. So if you go for rollout option, make update availability gradually, so you need to configure for the intelligent option update. So how to we can configure? Just open for another link. Then after that device, then you just go for the configuration Windows, then configuration profile. Then here you need to create your policy. Just after new policy, select your platform Windows 10 and setting catalog. Then after that just click create. Then here you need to enter the what is the name of your intelligent rollout. Okay, then after that you just go for next. Then you need to configure the profile. So we will enter allow WFP. So just click this one. So here you can see allow WFP cloud processing. So just select that one. So once you enable this one, the device will be start for the intelligent rollout options. So once you click this one, then click next, then scope tag IL scripts, then assign the same group, whatever the group you are planning to update for the future update, the same group you need to choose here. So just go for the group. I just update ring device, then select it, then click next, then create. So now the policy we will complete, just refresh it. So now the intelligent rollout policy will be completed. We assign the group. So after that you just go for here, you just click the next, then here also you need to add the group, same group you need to assign Intune update ring device. Just select it, then we need to click next, then we just click for the create. So now the Windows future update policy will be completed. You can see here future update policy, future update version, and deployment status, and support the end date 11/10/2026. Report section. If you want to see the report, just go for the report for your future update. Just go for the Windows update. Then you just click the report. You can see here generate the report for the Windows future update status. After that you click this one, you can get all the report about the future update. So if I click this one, currently they will not show any reports because the rollout is under not process. So it will be showing the future update. You understand how we can create for the future update options. So now I wind up my topic. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.